One thing around Faizan, this is The Buzz on 891 Radio 4. I've told you multiple times. I'm going to tell you this again. The Buzz is brought to you by Symbolic Zen Residences in Al Furjan, and Symbolic Developments in partnership with Elite Group brings to you an exclusive offer, Symbolic Zen Residences Al Furjan mein, where you book a fully furnished apartment with a panoramic balcony, smart home automation system and a closed kitchen, and you get a Jetor T2 with it for free. And this offer is valid till the 31st of May. So don't miss out on this. Visit Symbolic Experience Center, Sheikh Zayed Road पर है. जाइए, शो अपार्टमेंट बना हुआ है, वहां जाकर चेक करके आइए. I've made a video as well. It's on at 891 Radio 4. That's our Insta handle. थोड़ा सा scroll down करना, मिल जाएगी तुमको video. We did a few months back. And now we are back at it. So ये ऑफर 31 मई तक रहेगा सिर्फ, उसके बाद नहीं रहेगा आपके लिए. And that is why you need to call them right away. Directly बात करो. जो भी सवाल है पूछने चाहिए. मेरे डैड हमेशा कहते हैं कि सोना और जमीन खरीदने से पहले, यानी घर खरीदने से पहले, हमेशा सारे सवाल पूछने चाहिए आपको. तो जो भी सवाल है 800-5300, that's the number जहां पर आपको कॉल करना है. अब a very interesting personality is sitting right next to me right now, and he is, I told you that there's going to be from Symbolic Developments. Mr. Muffadal is here with me. He's the director of Symbolic Developments, and he's just 20 years old. You have to be the youngest director that I've met in my life. Muffadal, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Faizan. Thank you so much for having me here. It's truly a pleasure and honor to be here. And yeah, I mean, as you said, I'm the youngest director, but of course, so much to learn, too much to learn. And that's why I'm here right now, to learn from everyone before me, from my father, my grandfather. As you know, or if you don't know, it's a family business. So it is my duty and my job I cannot be at home doing nothing. I have to put some input, add some value, help even my father or my uncle 1%, and that's a good job for me. So that is my main goal right now, and that is why I'm just a 20-year-old guy doing so much work.
Does that
right
put
now.
you under a lot of pressure that you have to live up to the expectations at just 20 years old? Because when I think of myself at 20, I don't even know what I was doing. Maybe sleeping half the day.
I mean, I've had a lot of, not sleepless nights, but still little pressure, not from my family, but from my own internal pressure, saying that what my family and what my father and my grandfather and uncle have achieved so much, I have to not only live up to it, but my goal is to double it, triple it, quadruple it. And that's the pressure I have. Of course, my father, he's been nothing but supportive for me. But in my own internally, I have to do better than what they've done. Then only I can consider my life a good success.
Man, I want to clap for you, yaar. Itna vision 20 साल की उम्र में मेरे पास होता तो भाई नजर खराब नहीं होती आज. No, seriously, this is absolutely amazing. You're doing a fabulous job. It's lovely to have you, a very young, business leader. Let me call you that. A lot of pressure, a lot of things that you have to learn from the market, and a lot of things that you must be doing that people must be learning from you as well, Muffadal, right?
I mean, I hope so. I hope people can learn from me, but of course, I am not someone that has achieved so much yet.
I can learn the way you dress, by the way. I love the jacket that you're wearing.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's come back to Symbolic Zen Residences that we were talking about. So, this is the talk of the town right now. Everyone is talking about it. You buy a home, you get a Jetor T2. So, Sharma ji, याद है वो ad वाले? Sharma ji, नया घर, नई गाड़ी, बढ़िया है. So that is how it's gonna be for you. Tell me all about this campaign. How did it start? Why are you doing this? And how's the response been?
So we started this campaign for one reason of adding value to my clients, to my customers, to anybody, all my stakeholders involved with Symbolic. How the idea started was like, as you know, as I said, I'm still studying in college. So whenever I have any free time, I always want to think of something to do. So this past month when I've been at work sitting, I was like, what do I do now? I can't just sit here, do nothing. So let me think of something to push sales. Let me think of something to add value to my clients. So I thought about this whole car promotion. I did all the feasibility, thinking, everything. And when I first pitched it to my father, what he told me was, you figure it out. You show me the numbers. If it's good, we'll do it. If it's not good, then I'll tell you to do it again.
Okay.
Because he's like, I'm too busy to do all this extra stuff. This is your job. So I did everything. I talked to all my partners, my employees together. We finalized and made a plan. And the first person that we could think of to partnership with Symbolic was Jetor and Elite Group. Because they have the same visions, the same morals, the same values as us, they were a perfect partner for us.
And the same modern appeal as well, right?
Of course,
the modern appeal that Symbolic Zen Residences provide has the same modern appeal that Jetor T2 has.
I mean, that's what the whole ideology and what the thinking was, that we're giving such a premium, high quality product. If we're going to pair it with something, we have to pair it with something of the same value, even a bit more, if you want to say. And that's why we had to do a T2. The T2 is one of the most famous cars in the market right now.
Correct. No doubt about that.
When you go, there's some waiting or something that you have to for the T2. And there's a reason for it. It's such a beautiful car. When I went for a test drive, as Elite Group gave me as a courtesy, I had too much fun. They were the ones telling me to calm down. It's just a test car. And as you know, 20-year-old guy with a new car, you have to go crazy. And they were telling me to relax.
How do you do that? यार मतलब ये बहुत इंस्पिरेशनल चीज है जो आपने बोली कि मैं कॉलेज करता हूँ. कॉलेज के बाद आई वाज लाइक कि जब मैं कॉलेज करता था मेरे पास कॉलेज के बाद टाइम नहीं होता था. यू आर लाइक कॉलेज के बाद आई एम सिटिंग अराउंड आई एम थिंकिंग व्हाई एम आई वेस्टिंग टाइम. That's something inspiring that you're talking about. This is absolutely amazing. Okay, very quickly, tell us all our listeners. मैं तो बता चुका हूँ बहुत बार, but coming from the horse's mouth is a completely different story altogether. So I want you to tell our listeners what Symbolic Zen Residences in Al Furjan is all about.
So before I talk about Symbolic Zen, I want you to know about Symbolic in general. And what one quote I like to say a lot is that we are a family building for families. And that's how we envision all of our 4 projects in UAE. We've built it in a way where it's not for investors to flip. It's for people to come, buy, and have a place to live the rest of their life with. Build their families, have their children, find their future wife. That's the reason we build. Not for people. Of course, a side effect is you can make a good money out of it. But the main purpose is I want the client, the customer to have a comfortable place to come home to after a busy day at work. And Symbolic Zen was just the epitome of that whole ideology. I think you've said it enough. High ceilings, spacious walls, panoramic balcony. I can keep continuing, but I think you guys know it already, everything about it. But that's the reason we built Symbolic Zen, and we built it around that whole aspect, that we want you to be comfortable, we want you to feel Zen.
Yeah, so you were actually right. ये जो निकला था ज़बान से, that was correct. Because high ceilings और high feelings दोनों मिलेंगी Symbolic Zen Residences in Al Furjan में. A home that is just perfect for you. You've picked Furjan for a reason. What is that reason?
We picked Furjan for a lot of reasons. First of all, it's also about, because everyone is building right now, it's about the availability.
Correct.
And when we first launched our first project in Furjan, Symbolic Aura, which of course is sold out right now, we could, from launching Symbolic Aura and next year launching Symbolic Zen, we already saw appreciation from our own starting price. Now imagine that appreciation that's happening for our customers. These guys are enjoying I'm not going to say a number, but these guys are enjoying extreme numbers of appreciation and ROI coming every year. So we were like, why not double down?
So you're not just giving them home, you're giving them an investment actually with Symbolic Zen Residences in Al Furjan, right?
I mean, it's everything together. You're getting a home, you're getting an investment, you're getting your gateway into the golden visa. It's everything together. And
a Jetto T2.
Of course, now a Jetto T2 as well. I mean, we just keep doubling down, we keep on adding more, and we keep on showing our commitment to the UAE. It's everything.
Yeah, so Furjan is developing, it's giving better ROI, and that is the reason why Zen Residences are coming in
I mean, it's an up-and-coming community. That's the new Dubai is coming into that area. Furjan, Arjan, Majan, all the Jans, whatever.
I love that.
It's coming into that area.
All the Jans, all your Makans.
Everything is coming there only.
Okay.
It's close to the airport. All the other worship places are close by, schools close by, communities close by. It's everything that comes together into a nice, vibrant, perfect area for you to build the rest of your life.
And is that the reason why Symbolic Zen Residences stand out in the market?
I mean, Symbolic Zen Residence stands out because of the name Symbolic as well. But of course,
nice, not at all subtle. Nice, I like that.
But because of the area as well, and because of what we've built and what we're so proud to show that this is what we're gonna build. And this is exactly what you're going to expect.
That's amazing. You were talking about the return on investment. So from purely an investment perspective, why do you think people should go for Symbolic Zen Residences?
I mean, as I said, you're investing in the land, in the area in Furjan. But what I also want to do is before you invest in the property, before you invest in the company, you have to look at who's running the company, who's behind. Who's the one that's leading? Who's the one that's building? Who's the one that's making everything happen? And if you have trust in them, then you will have trust in the product. And since we are, like I said, a family building for a family, we are there. I am there in front of you talking. You know who's building it.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
when you have trust in me, which I hope that I can make you have trust in me, you'll have trust in the product.
And Symbolic is a part of SpeedX Group, which has been here forever in the UAE, right?
Yeah, it's been 35 years.
Wow.
Legacy of my grandfather. Started with SpeedX Group, and now this is our third different industry that we've entered in the UAE. And we have a whole legacy behind us of 35 years, and of course more than, I think, 50 years in India as well.
Wow, man.
So it's just a business-minded family, of course, as all Gujaratis are. And everything is just, you have to invest in the person, not invest in the company.
That's correct. That's absolutely true. And that is one more reason why you should go for Symbolic Zen Residences in Al Furjan. Acha, people who are looking to invest right now in real estate market, and they want to buy something stylish and smart in Dubai, what do you want to say to all those people who are listening to us right now?
I mean, before you look at just the fancy, you don't look at the fancy, you have to be smart as well. I mean, of course, some projects are fancy and smart, like Symbolic, but you don't want to just go for all the glamour. You have to be smart with your investment. You have to be smart with your money. And that's what people can go wrong sometimes. They think, oh, such a flashy building, it looks so nice. But then they don't look at the area. They don't look at the people building it. The people building it, they could promise something and give something else.
Absolutely. And that has happened in the past quite a lot, actually.
That's why people have that fear factor, that they think it's a risk. But when you invest in the right person, the right company, it's not a risk.
It's your lifelong savings that you're investing in something. You know, if you want to buy a home for yourself, this is something that's very close to your heart as well. And that is why you should go with someone who has the knack of producing this stuff in the market, who has been there in the market, who's a reliable name. And this is where Symbolic comes in.
I mean, I hope that we've for the past 40 years of being in the UAE and doing business, I think we've achieved that legacy and achieved that.
I am so proud that you are the sponsor on my show. You know, Muffadal, it's been absolutely amazing talking to you. We've talked about the property. We've talked about why you need to invest. We've talked about how I need to touch upon this because of the current scenario and that what has happened in the recent past. How good an idea it is to invest in real estate right now.
I mean, it's all, of course, up to what you believe in. But if you want to ask me what I believe in, you have to believe in your leaders. You have to believe in the country.
Oh, that's very well said.
I mean, it's just based on your faith on how the leaders are going to take us out of the situation. And many people are cutting costs, slowing down. But this is our commitment to say that we are not slowing down. In a time of uncertainty, we are double down. We have launched this huge promotion, which is a huge, time investment. Of course, other investment as well on our side, because we are not scared. We are not scared of living in the UAE. We are not scared of having a whole life in the UAE because we have trust in our leaders, in the country, and whatever they've achieved.
Very, very well said. I want to see your passport and see whether you're actually 20 years old or not, because you're not talking like a 20-year-old man.
It's a good PR training.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got a great training. You know, Muffadal, a lot of young boys would be listening to us. College people listen to my show. So I want you to share your experience on if a young man or a young woman is listening to us right now, 20 something, and they're doing a job and they're doing their studies on the side, they're planning to become an entrepreneur. What is it that you want to tell them who are listening to us right now? As a human, as a business leader, not from Symbolic Development.
I mean, see, I'll be honest with you. Like, it sounds like, oh, I'm doing so much work and everything, and it sounds like that I'm doing good. Okay, let me restart. I'll be honest with you. When I first started working, my father forced me to come. In the summer of grade 8, I want to stay at home. I want to play Minecraft. I want to play FIFA with my friends. But my father told me that I don't want you to stay home. And he's like, I want you to go in the office and just sit in the office. Do something there. And I'll be honest with you, I hated it. I did not enjoy. I was getting bored over there. I just wanted to use my phone. I was uncomfortable wearing office clothes. But that was the start for me. Then, I started observing. I saw what was happening. I was like, why is this happening? This is so stupid. Who thought of doing it like this? And then I would go to my father. I was like, why are you doing it like this? He's like, that's how we've been doing it. And I was like, come on, that's not
that's not the right thing to do as per a young man.
I mean, that's when I realized that I can do so much, that this sitting at home, and it's not like my life stopped. I would work from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Then I would come home, I would shower, and I would live my whole life at night. I've never stopped. My sleep is horrible. My sleep.
Don't do that, by the way. If college guys were listening to us
I
right
know
now,
it's
that's
not a good thing.
Yeah.
My sleep management is horrible, but I know that I'm living my life. I'm living all the fun I'm having after, but I'm doing my work in the morning.
So what I'm taking from that is that just don't give up. Keep doing stuff. It might feel wrong to you at one point of time, but it all turns out to be good eventually.
I mean, I hope so. I'm still trying. I have so much to learn, and it's never-ending process.
Wish you all the very best, Muffadal. You have been fantastic. It's great to have you on the show here with us. And I'm sure this is not the only time that we're going to see you and have a conversation with you. And thank you once again to Symbolic Development to be a part of my show, to be a part of 89.1 Radio 4. You've been there with us for the longest time. And I'm sure that this is going to be a long association as well.
Thank you so much, Faizan. Thank you so much for all the viewers listening to me talking. And I hope to see you guys again soon.